Hey, welcome to our channel, Raised on a Whim. Check out my beans. So excited about them. These are called yard-long beans. So this was one of the main things that I wanted to do with this trellis tunnel. All right, well, here's a video on beginning companion planting and why we decided to plant where we did and the vegetables that we used. We did 2 of them. Then we did our trellis. So the back half of that trellis is our yard-long beans. And then this front part is our vining cucumbers. I can't remember the exact name, but I do remember it said prolific viners. And I figured we needed to have that for a trellis. Do I love the cucumbers trellising like that? Yes, I do. And as for the yard-long beans, absolutely. I would definitely recommend. It may sound cheesy, but it's so magical. It is so cool. I just adore it. I love it. Look at that. Like, how cool is that? Okay. So when we put the beds together, we knew that that bed was not going to get as much sun as this bed. So when we were thinking about what we were going to plant in each bed, we were already conscious that we were going to have to be thinking about that. Also, because of our canna lilies, see how tall they are? We didn't know how much effect it was going to have throwing shade onto this one. And as you can see, this bed is not as full. So there has definitely been some learning. Basil and marigolds are something that I've always used to help with insects. And I mean, does it really work? I mean, I've never not used them, so I really couldn't tell you. But everything that you read says the two go together. And I mean, who doesn't love, flowers in their garden bed because it makes it pretty? And it also attracts the bees to help pollinate and the butterflies, which is another part of why I wanted to do companion planting. But right now we're just talking about the things that I put together to help repel not ants, but insects that could eat up your stuff. Okay, so one thing that did not work for us is nasturtiums. See, my initial idea was to plant it on each corner of each bed, okay? And I thought they were gonna get so big and just overflow over, and it would just be glorious. Well, it all flopped. Even in both beds, it really didn't work out well. Did it, baby? It didn't.
I doing actually better than these parcels.
Yes, they are doing much better. I don't know what the deal is, if it's, the sun, because that one didn't work either, and that has shade, or this one, and this one has full sun. And we will definitely try to plant them again next year in the garden beds, but we did plant it in our tower stalks, and they really took off there. Okay, let me see. He loves to eat them. Okay, so my tower stalk right here, we did have strawberries up here. We're having Japanese beetle problems. Down on the second stalk, we have oregano. And oregano for us comes back every year. And I cook with it a lot, so that's amazing. And then we have parsley on this bottom part. And they come back for us every year also. And then we have the nasturtiums that come down here. Now you can eat the leaves and you can eat the whole plant's edible actually. And I think it's high in vitamin C. And again, you can use it for companion planting. And again, he likes to come out here and just eat it. Stop doing that, weirdo. Okay, so I planted it close to the beds, in hopes that would kind of help it. But it would have been really cool to see them all, just spilling out of the corners. All right, so that's the first bed. Aside from the tomatoes being in the front, not really knowing what these carrots are going to do, don't really know if these tomatillos are going to make it, but that was just kind of a spur of the moment idea. I think everything else has been okay, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. I'm pretty satisfied with our tomatoes, our beans, and our cucumbers. Okay, moving on to our second bed. This is the one that I said, well, first of all, I had no idea how these canna lilies were going to affect this one. we said that we were going to do this bed and fill it up completely with lettuce. It never worked. One, we planted the lettuce and then something got into it and ate everything. And then our dog got into it, ate everything. And then by the time we replanted and tried again, it got to be too hot and it just burned everything up. So the joke is, we did these beds because my husband thought it was a scam to have to buy lettuce at the store. So we did all of this on a whim, loved it, wanted a whole bed full of lettuce, and we haven't harvested not one crop this whole entire time. But now we just have it and we have been, you know, enjoying it. But yeah, not one piece of lettuce, not at all. In this section of the bed, I planted broccoli. So I'm the worst about not paying attention to spacing and the quantity. And I just planted them too close together. They ended up getting ate up and I just pulled them up. I feel like this raised bed has gotten neglected. It's just kind of like the, okay, we'll just plant whatever else in here. So all of Nolan's, you know, marigolds. And then this basil right here was a piece of basil that I had gotten off one of the other ones. And it had roots on it already, so I went ahead and planted it. This basil right here is Thai basil that my pastor gave to me because I told him that I wanted one. I really love pho, and so I wanted some Thai basil. I rooted it and put it in here because I didn't have any room in the other one. This is a type of basil too. Oh, look. There's some lettuce just laughing at us. Look, maybe there's another one too. A little bit right there.
I'm scared.
Yep.
What is this?
This raised bed turned into a basil bed instead of a lettuce bed. And I bought a lemon balm the other day, and I still have not planted it. I bought it because I read somewhere when you can make tea out of it, but also that I can make a bug spray out of it. Okay, so I hope that you guys learned something from it, and also if there's any companion plantings that you have been able to do and you have really found some success with, I would love to know so that I can plant it for my garden next year.